the years of keeping busy and doing the hard work, it's time for retirement. To some, every day is a holiday and you can do whatever you want, but to others, they worry about not being useful anymore. So why don't you watch this video? I can show you a lot of things to enjoy while being retired. Number 1. Find a hobby. When we were younger, we were constantly busy because we needed to work, have social obligations, and occasionally long for solitude. However, once you retire, you have no idea what to do with all of your free time. For this reason, try exploring some of your interests before exiting so that you may carry on with them once you retire. There are many various enjoyable activities that you can do to stay active. It might involve knitting, music, scrapbooking, woodworking, gardening, etc. Look into it now, whatever it may be, so you have something to look forward to later on. May converse with others about shared interests. Some people had pastimes when they were younger, but perhaps work or family obligations prevented them from engaging in them. However, you're now entirely free to do whatever you want. This is your chance to get back on the horse and pursue the activity you once enjoyed, whether it was dancing or other sports. Pursue all of these now because you have all the time in the world. Number 2. Travel. I'm pretty sure this is obvious, but for many retirees, traveling is at the top of their list of things to do. Once you retire, you'll have plenty of time to spare. And what better way to use that time than use it to travel? Some people have a specific place in mind they've always wanted to see, while others prefer to travel more frequently. If you're feeling particularly daring, try living abroad for a while or take a cruise across the globe. Whether you had the chance to travel overseas or not, you may have liked it while working. This is your chance. And if you don't want to plan everything yourself, some travel organizations cater specifically to seniors or people who are in their old ages. Flying will get you almost anywhere, and if renting a hotel isn't your thing, you can always get creative and use an Airbnb service. As we all know, travel may be costly, but it doesn't have to be if your finances are a little tight. Don't give up. You could try staying put for a time, renting an RV, or if you prefer, renting out your house while you're traveling and utilizing the money you make from doing so to fund all of your experiences. Enjoy your travels and begin making plans for your next adventure as soon as possible. There's a lot to see and many opportunities create enduring memories. Number 3. Teach. You have a whole lot to share because you've lived a whole life, seen and done a lot, and wisdom comes naturally with age. If working as a teacher is something you'd like to do in your retirement, go for it. There's actually a teacher shortage in several universities and schools. You may give lectures, impart knowledge, and important lessons particularly to the younger generation who would undoubtedly profit with someone with extensive experience. Some public, private, or even colleges may require more education, which is not really that difficult to obtain. If you'd like to influence a child's life, you might potentially work as a teacher in places when there is a need. You always make an online video course if the conventional venue isn't your thing. Opportunities exist for persons without teaching degrees. Schools will need tutors and teaching assistants who don't require prior teaching experience. Earn money by instructing students from around the world. Another approach is to become a tutor yourself, either online or in person. Another choice is skill sharing, which combines teaching and learning. Where you offer to share your expertise with someone, you can also learn something from them. You might also search for local groups in your region or make online connections. You can teach them everything you're skilled at or knowledgeable about. Number 4. One of the paths that many retirees ultimately take is volunteering. Just consider what you'd like to do and which organizations you'd like to work with, and make a point of getting in touch with them since you find it satisfying. There are a lot of ways you can assist, maybe volunteer at community centers, libraries, or hospitals. You may work with the local volunteer organizations or tutor young people. There are countless opportunities and a constant demand for extra hands. The best thing about volunteering is that it allows you to give back to the community in ways that are advantageous to you and the people you are helping. According to a Washington University study, seniors who participate in more volunteer hours report feeling better regardless of gender, race, or social standing. You can volunteer internationally with several organizations and work on your various initiatives, from helping schools to promoting sustainable development in regions like Africa, Bangladesh, and Cambodia. Volunteering doesn't have to take place locally. The sense of making a difference in other people's achievements is something that some retirees find that they miss. The sensation you get from helping another person is one of the few things that can compare. Even if you don't believe it, individuals will always need your support no matter where you are. All you have to do is figure out where this is because the world still needs you. Number 5, and this is my personal favorite, it's to write. You don't need a high level of education to write a book. You can write. Whatever you want to write, go ahead. You may put all of your life experiences into a manual on living life to the fullest. Anyone can write, and if they don't feel like writing by hand, they can type on a laptop, or even with speech recognition software given our digitalized age. Your readers may gain a lot of wisdom from writing memoirs about your life. First-time writers may find it a little more difficult, but many websites can assist you in getting started. You can also continue taking lessons or attend workshops. Many of us would actually like to write books. but we typically fail in doing so. All it takes is a little dedication. If you have a narrative inside you, write a little bit daily, and your book will start to take shape soon enough. Number 6. Take part in sports and keep fit. Participate in sports and stay in shape. Many people don't have the opportunity to practice a sport while employed, and sometimes they feel inadequate attempting to learn something others have mastered over time. This shouldn't prevent you from starting a sport because people who have done so in the past have benefited from all of its advantages. These sports include tennis, boating, biking, and fishing. A lot of retirees start playing golf. It's a fantastic way to stay active while maintaining relationships with your friends and family. If moving is complicated, you could walk the course or rent a car. It is a low-impact sport that is enjoyable and competitive. One of the ways to improve your retirement life in a variety of ways is by being fit. You'll feel better, have more energy, and have a better mental attitude. There are many workout options, so you don't need to limit yourself to one. In addition to athletics, you may take up Pilates, yoga, spinning, and other activities. Seniors are believed to find yoga to be the perfect exercise because there are no movements that would result in harm. Pilates is another excellent option because it increases your flexibility. But if you're a novice, you can always enroll in a class with an instructor to show you the correct form and alignment, or maybe do this at home with videos. The CDC advises weight training due to its positive effects on balance, arthritis relief, weight management, diabetes management, heart health, and restful sleep. You become more prone to various diseases as you age, including heart disease, diabetes, and obesity. Exercise can lengthen your life and improve your mood. Living out your golden years as long as possible is a good idea because your metabolism isn't what it once was. It's possible to join a gym as well because it's highly social, which is admirable. Since most gyms have senior-friendly programs, you don't have to lift anything burdensome. Joining a walk-in club will allow you to catch up with pals while getting your steps in. And number 7, and this might be a little underrated, it's to take on a part-time job. You could question why you left the employment before returning, but one explanation is that you might require additional funds, or it's your decision already. It's also a fantastic opportunity to begin something fresh that has nothing to do with anything you previously did. Taking on a part-time job with less responsibility allows you to escape the home for some time, engage in social interaction, and even earn some money on the side if you need it. This will increase your income, and if you have them, your 401k and pension. You might work as a barista, babysitter, athletic coach, bookkeeper, or blogger. It's feasible to get an enjoyable and satisfying job at a fantastic location where you might network with many people and earn some extra money. Number 8. Learn new things. We continue to learn throughout our lives, and retirement is an excellent opportunity to learn new skills. It's incredible. For instance, to play an instrument, you need to possess even the slightest musical inclination. Piano or guitar are excellent places to start. You might take up singing as well. It's never too late to make an effort to learn a new language too. It's an enjoyable hobby that will keep your mind active. And hey, it might even help you with your traveling hobby. You might use language books, CDs, and programs like Babbel and Duolingo. Any language may be learned with a few words, but the more you know, the more enjoyable the experience will be. Consider placing a coffee order in French at a cafe in France. That would be fun, right? You may learn art online or at an ideal institution that provides affordable lessons for seniors. All you need to get started is a pad and a few pencils. Learning new things is a great way to keep your brain healthy and working. There's so much more you can learn. Number 9. Keeping in touch with friends and family because you likely missed out on time with them when you were working. I hope you didn't, but reaching out to them and catching up with pals throughout retirement will keep you socially active and give you a stronger sense of purpose. It's crucial to maintain these relationships, no matter how small they may be. You might visit with previous acquaintances and coworkers. You can meet new people by discussing various topics and attending planned monthly get-togethers, especially if you relocate to a new location. You're sure to find a few people you'll click with and have a lot in common with if you get out there and start meeting new people and going to popular hangout locations occasionally. It's a fantastic idea to spend time with the younger generation since you'll be exposed to new ideas and they will learn from you. Suppose you're fortunate enough to have grandchildren. In that case, retirement is a beautiful time to spend with them so you can share all unique experiences from your life while also learning about the fascinating topics that fascinate them. It creates a win-win situation where they keep you young and you help them mature. Thank you for watching today's video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one. Goodbye for now.